There's a couple things I would respond to that I think are going to have to play out. First of all, as of now, Tesla hasn't had cars driving around without drivers picking up people, and Waymo's got years under their belt doing that, and there's going to be some learnings that come from that. There
Yeah.
just are, and so they're gonna. I think I read that they're gonna maybe start doing that in the next few months or something like that. But in the states that are allowing Waymo, you have to apply, you have to get approval, so there's a step that they need to take, and I think there's some natural learning that comes from that. I mean, you can hear how they talk about SpaceX, and there's a similar thing here. Like until you get the cars out on the road, most people believe Waymo still has oversight from a data center somewhere where people are watching when engagements happen or disengagements happen so they can take over and pay attention. And so is that same infrastructure going to be built at Tesla? I don't know. That might be an important thing as well. To the national standard, I unquestionably think it can be helpful. There are states in this fine country of ours that like to override regardless of a national standard, most notably California. And so, that would be, but of course it would make more sense for this to be done nationally. And so that'd be great if they stepped in. There's a lot, I'd always been a big proponent of open source in this area. There's a lot of stuff that could be beneficial from a safety standpoint if everyone were doing it the exact same way. And I could even imagine a communication network. The status of a traffic light, for example, there's no need for that to be inferred. I mean, we're going to use how much compute to look at the light and determine whether it's red or green. That's a state machine. It's either red or green, and that can be known. And so you could, as you build these intelligent systems, start to have the state of different things, and which could include, road openings and road closures and construction work that's going on and traffic and all kind of other things that should be built into the system as well. So I do think a national kind of standard could be great. It could also be really bad. Like if you get over regulation and this massive, stuff and the incumbents might just use it to protect themselves. But my own belief is that it's, you've got Waymo, who's got the most cars running autonomously on the street right now. Tesla, who's got all the advantages you just talked about. You've got Uber, who's got this huge network of users. I'm less certain who the next player is after those three that's got a strong argument right now. Actually, that is in the U.S. Obviously, China has tons of autonomous driving, products on the street as we speak.